step, and then This is Kung Fu Golf Chamber 20. The body and the body's core must win the race against the hands and the arms. What we're going to do is incite the old parable or fable of the tortoise and the hare. Now, as is the case with all of Kung Fu Golf, you may not move on to the next chamber until you've mastered this one. However, this one is mostly about learning in a different way of assimilating everything we've learned thus far in other chambers, especially the weight shift chamber or chapter of the Kung Fu Golf Manual, which is available for free online. Now, the body in our case is the tortoise. The much faster hare is our arms, wrists, and hands. Now, again, the body, you must have your tortoise win the race. We know that the tortoise straight up cannot win. The hare or the rabbit will beat him every time. So we must cheat. We must distract the hare. We must put the hare to sleep. We must hope he takes a nap. We must play games with the hare so our tortoise finishes first. In order, using the proper angles of which a golf club was designed, and a golf club was designed for late hitting. Bobby Jones talked about this many, many years ago. Late hitting. This is the opposite of late hitting. You get your club back into position, and the first thing you do is swing down with the arms. That is not late hitting. That's the arms beating the body to the ball, and that's a disaster. What you want to do is you want to have your tortoise win, which means you're in your backswing. You want your weight shift to happen. You want your belt buckle to turn towards the hole. You want your hips to rotate open. You want your chest to rotate open. This is the tortoise getting ahead of the much faster hare or rabbit. Your rabbit is still way behind you. Only at the very end, is the swing. So what can we do, and we're going to explore this in future chambers, what can we do so our rabbit loses the race? We're going to talk very, very quickly about two techniques here, and we're going to talk more in other future chambers. One is we can go into our backswing and we can pause our hands. We can put them to sleep. And we can do a weight shift, and we can turn our body into the ball and not yet swing. We can think about putting our hare to sleep, waking him up at the appropriate time, and then swinging through late with our hare having lost the race. The other thing we can do is we can send our rabbit for a loop, which is a layoff. Club comes back, it lays off by dropping behind the back, which is used successfully by Jim Furyk, Ricky Fowler, a lot of pros. And then by dropping the club behind the back, that adds as a delay tactic to give our body more time to win the race. So our belt buckle finishes first, which is our tortoise, and our hare finishes second, losing the race, the quick arms and hands. You must think of your body in terms of the way we think about this fable to better understand what you need to do to improve your golf game.